This conference will now be recorded.
Now you ask your question one by one.
Yeah, hi. Just want to know like what is UI roles in EC? How to
Okay,
answer it?
just hold on.
Yeah.
For UI, we have one dedicated screen which is configure UI. Manage configuration UI. And on UI,
Oh, okay. Fine, fine. You tell.
and then I will
Configure
select any
UI.
UIs
Okay.
from here. For the position, we have position UI 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
When you hover your mouse at on left side, you will see two options: edit properties, manage UI rules.
Yeah.
Click on UI
Okay.
rules. Here you will
Yeah.
create.
So how to answer?
Just
No,
hold
no.
on.
How to answer?
Just hold on. Just
Okay.
hold on.
Fine.
Just hold on for
Fine.
a second. Here we have UI roles, and when you click on add rule, you will give a specific name. And for example, I will give XYZ, and then on here we will select different forms of conditions, like what type of condition we have to write like this. Okay, I'm just telling you first what is UI rule and how to create rules. Same like we have if condition and then condition. Okay, and now I will tell you how this rule will work on. Okay, for that I have to duplicate this tab one more time and click on manage data, and on manage data I will select time account type, because this skin will best works for the UI rule. Okay, here we have time account rule, and for this I will one more time duplicate it to check if we have any UI for this time account type. We will go to configure object definition, and on configure object definition, just hold on, we'll select as object definition because we are searching on object which is time account type. Priya, please just mute from your side because we have some distortion. Okay, here we will have default skin. If you have given, then it will be shown on this default skin. Okay, if it's not here, then we will come to manage configure UI again and try to search for time account type. Sometimes we have standard UI which will not be able to show, but I will try to show you how the UI rule will work. See on here, if I will select time account creation here, now just tell me how many fields you are showing. Just 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, just 13 field right now. Now if I will select account creation type as recurring, then you will be able to see more of the fields are coming rather than 13. Okay, and if I will select as at the end and account frequency as annually, now see, as soon as I will select as annually this one, account accrual frequency period annually, then you will be able to see more of the fields. Okay, got it?
Yes.
Okay, this is the concept of UI rule came. On manage UI rules you will create different types of rules. For example, here I will select as XYZ. Previously this I have worked on my previous client for the support. uh, they have created one MDF object, and on the basis of different objects they will have to show different types of UI on the different UI screens. They have to show different types of fields based on the others, just like the same as I have shown you here. As soon as I have select recurring, more of the fields are coming. So for example, here I will choose as, for example, if I will write for the time account type. Okay, on the base object I will choose as time account type. So on time account type I will choose as add new rule, and on expression just give me specific name XYZ, and I will choose as if what we have chosen here as account creation type recurring account, see this 10 feet account creation type value is equal to recurring. Okay, if we will choose this, then what type of fields I have to show, like this set unit is equal to, sorry, visibility as yes. Okay, so if I will choose as recurring and want to make this unit field as, we have to give boolean value yes or no. This is on the base that on what type, for example, if you will choose recurring, what fields you want to show and what fields you don't want to show. So you will write like this: unit field visibility to be equal to boolean value yes or no. Okay, basically प्रिया क्या होता है कि based on one field we are showing some other related fields like this. Please just give me your assistance as soon as Priya raises his hand. Just do let me know. Okay.
हाफिज,
Yes, Priya.
या मुझे एक और जानना था, जैसे आपने बताया कि आपने सपोर्ट में ये वर्क किया था,
जी जी.
तो वो आपको कौन सा मतलब क्या था वहां पर, क्या इश्यू हो रहा था, या लाइक व्हाट इज
Basically,
द
ये issue
थिंग? या
that was
या
some classified project, so I don't want to disclose everything on the record. So I'm just telling you like this. The same we have encountering issue कि एक MDF ऑब्जेक्ट था, उसके ऊपर हमारे पास डिफरेंट फील्ड्स थी. उन डिफरेंट फील्ड्स के ऊपर हम क्या कर रहे थे कि एक फील्ड की बेस के ऊपर सब मल्टीपल फील्ड्स को शो करवा रहे थे, ठीक है. और उन फील्ड्स के ऊपर क्या था कि कुछ फील्ड्स के ऊपर हम कुछ फील्ड्स को हाइड करवा रहे थे, जस्ट लाइक प्लीज बी देयर एंड जस्ट से दैट अगर प्रिया कोई भी रेज हैंड करती है तो आप मुझे बता देना, ठीक है.
ओके.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Priya, see this again. I'm just showing you no selection. See how many fields you are showing. Just close this more one time, recurring as no selection. See, recurring अभी हमने select नहीं किया था तो हमारे पास वो अकाउंट फ्रीक्वेंसी भी नहीं आई. recurring हम चूज करेंगे तो हमारे पास कुछ और मजीद फील्ड्स आई थी जिसमें फ्रीक्वेंसी पीरियड भी था. अब जैसे ही फ्रीक्वेंसी पीरियड को हम डेली पे सेलेक्ट करेंगे तो मजीद और फील्ड्स हमारे पास आ गए. दिस इज द यूआई रूल कि आपने यहाँ पे यूआई रूल लिखना है, ठीक है. उस यूआई रूल को लिखने के लिए सबसे पहले आपने यूआई में अपना बेस ऑब्जेक्ट को सिलेक्ट करना है, ठीक है. जैसे हमारे पास टाइम अकाउंट टाइप था, फिर माउस ओवर इधर ला के आपके पास मैनेज यूआई रूल्स होंगे, आपने इस पर क्लिक करना है एंड क्लिक ऑन ऐड न्यू रूल एंड गिव स्पेसिफिक नेम, फॉर एग्जांपल एक्सवाईजी एंड ऑन इफ कंडीशन. अब आपने कंडीशंस लगानी है. फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे हमारे पास क्या था, account accrual frequency, what we have field on this account accrual frequency period. I'm copy this. Accrual frequency period is equal to annually, ठीक है. जैसे ही फॉर एग्जांपल अब इसे दोबारा मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि सबसे पहले हमने क्या चूज किया था कि अकाउंट क्रिएशन, see this account creation type. Okay, I'm choosing this one, account creation type, this one account creation type value is equal to recurring, ठीक है. तो जैसे ही recurring हो तो हमारे पास कौन सी फील्ड ऑन होनी चाहिए प्रिया?
मैं ये बोल रही थी, यहाँ पर जैसे जब हम ये ड्रॉप डाउन करते हैं अकाउंट
जी.
क्रिएशन एंड व्हाटएवर, तो उसमें एक फील्ड और 10 जो लिखा हुआ है, तो ये फील्ड 10 वो वहां का
बेसिकली ये
सिंकिंग हुआ है.
नहीं, ये बेसिकली ये फील्ड नंबर 10 है यहाँ पे, ठीक है. ऑन मैनेज डाटा, ये कॉन्फ़िगर ऑब्जेक्ट डेफिनेशन में,
या
ठीक है. ये
यस.
फील्ड नंबर वाइज चल
ओके.
रहे होते हैं, ठीक है. इसलिए आपको यहाँ पे ये फील्ड 1 10 2 3, ठीक है, इस तरह शो हो रही है,
ओके.
ठीक है. जैसे
ओके.
मैं आपको
एंड
शो
वन मोर
कराता
थिंग.
हूँ, जस्ट होल्ड ऑन, अकाउंट क्रिएशन
या
टाइप, क्योंकि वहाँ पे हमें हमारे सामने लेबल्स शो हो रहे होते हैं, यहाँ पे हमारे पास डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स में शो हो रही होती हैं चीज़ें, ठीक है.
ये जो डेटाबेस फील्ड नेम ओवर देयर यू आर आस्किंग, लाइक फील्ड 10 वुड बी देयर.
I think so, just hold on.
ओके.
because we have so many fields on here. So this is what you are showing here, like this is the label. Okay, just let me follow the unit. After the unit we will be able, yeah, this one. See, creation. On here we have given account creation because we have this creation right after the label. Okay,
Yes,
unit,
yes,
we have
yes.
account. This is not some, this
Yeah.
is as a field 4, not like this.
Okay.
When you go for
Okay.
UI, when they have created the UI, this is the field type they have given, like this 10. Okay, this is the field value you are showing. Okay, so you got the point. As soon as account creation type value is equal to recurring, then what field we will have to show? Okay, account creation, just hold on. Okay, here we have account frequency. Account create frequency. Okay, then its visibility will be equal to yes. Okay, because we want to show this field on the basis of what field, like this recurring. Okay, as soon as the person will click on recurring, then this field will have to show. Okay, visibility must be equal to yes. Okay, you got the point now, Priya?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so we have cleared this point. What is the next point?
So this is how to answer. Like, what
Yes,
is like UI rules? So how you will answer? Like, how to frame the words?
we have to frame the words like, if any person like what is the question? Just first tell me the question.
Like, what is UI rules in EC?
UI role in EC is to control the visibility of the fields in the UI. Based on one field you have to show one field, and based on the one field you have to show the other field. Like this you have to answer.
Okay. Okay. And the next is like, what is field condition?
Click on job information because this is the
Yeah.
most frequently used
Yes.
portlet. My correction, I will choose as position as detail. Okay, field condition. Here we have just field criteria, no any field condition on this. Can you say your question one more time? What type of question the interviewer asked?
One minute. What is field condition?
We don't have any
Do you have
condition.
any?
I've just opened
No,
the
no.
in front of you.
Okay. Okay, fine, fine. No issues.
We have just field
How?
criteria. We have field
Yeah, yeah.
criteria.
I've seen
Okay.
one. Yeah, yeah. I've seen.
Basically, this is used when you have to associate the organizational object, one object with another object. Then you will give the same that we will cover on this session also. But I am just, as you have
Yeah, yeah.
asked the question, then yeah, I have to
No, no,
cover
it's
on
okay.
this at this time. No
No,
problem.
that I understood. That I understood. Field criteria, I know. The parent source company, I mean,
Yes,
the
exactly.
parent source and
Yes.
the child itself. Yeah.
Okay. But we don't
So
have
another
any
one.
condition on the field. If you write on the
Yeah, yeah.
condition, then we have just only trigger rules.
Yes.
Okay. If you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
write the
yeah.
trigger rules, then
Mhm.
on the field level, as I have already told you
Mhm.
before on
Yes.
last session, that and the recording is ready. I will share with you by the end of today. So
Mhm.
on event type on change, just we
Yeah.
have field on change on the field level as this proper.
Mhm.
I'm just telling you as,
Okay.
just let me open with
Okay.
the time zone
Yeah.
because you will understand more clearly. Time zone. Time zone will be on personal information here on time zone.
Hmm. Okay.
See, propagate
Hmm.
job location, job information standard, but why not they have written on the time zone? soon as the location changes. uh,
Go in detail. Maybe it is there.
oh no, I will click on just opening the role. Okay, this is the role. Basically, when you write, when you say about the condition of the field, then you will have to write business rule and place that business rule on the field level. Okay, as we have on location, we will go to details, and at the bottom we will see triggering rules. When you write any business rule and you will have to place on field level, then only field level you will be able to see event type as on change, just only on change. How this will work, I'm just telling you. See, on change we have write what we have job information time zone is equal to job information location time zone. Means this is the scenario that on the basis of location we will have to select the time zone automatically. This is the propagate rule, the fourth form of uh, uh, business rule, the fourth data model, propagation data model, that is covered by the business rule, as recently I have told you before. So how this will work, what we have time zone in location, it, okay, it will equal to time zone. Means whenever you will select location, on the basis of location, time zone will automatically be triggered. That I will have to go for employee profile. So for employee profile I will just first click on action, change job compensation information, click on job information, give the specific effective date as today, and then select where is the location here. See, as soon as I will change the location from, you will see as Atlanta. Okay, this is related to US. Don't have any other location because that person is specific to this. See, now as soon as I will select New Brunswick, first before we have US Eastern, now American New York time will be selected.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is the
Got it.
propagation rule. On the basis of first field, you will get the data on the other field. Okay. So this is the field condition, that on field type you will write different types of condition with the help of a business rule. Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. What do you have the
And
other questions?
yeah, that is how to generate employee ID and how many ways to create the employee ID. Do you have an idea about it?
Okay, employee ID. Can you rephrase your question, because you have asked the thing that was coming from the legacy system. Employee ID was coming from the legacy system. On Employee Central, we will create user ID, and that user ID is generated by the system, and we will not be able to show that user ID. But every time we will create a new position and add and created new employee in the system, we will have just one person ID, because the interviewer asked the question related to person ID. Okay, I just
Sorry.
have to rephrase you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so where to
One
find?
minute.
Okay,
I know about this add new employee because I have made a lot of employees on that basis. So I have created add new employee and I got one person ID. I think it
okay,
was.
I'm
And
just telling
if I
you,
create,
just hold on for a second. See, on the identity we have person ID. Here we have opened the person ID, but on the real time system, when we go live we will close this, because we will have to generate the system, this to be system generated. And how this, for example, as a I talk to any client, for example, the client will have for example 10,000 employees. Okay, Okay, so a company will have 10,000 employees right after go live. Sorry, right before go live date is coming. For example, you have a go live date around, you can say, this is just 16th of July, and we will have go live on, for example, 31st of August. Then on 22, right before go live 1 week, we will close every hiring. For example, there are 10 people hired in the company, but we didn't add with the help of add new employee. We just hold them for a while, because on the go live you have set the number of employees. For example, right before 1 week before go live, you have 10,000 employees. Okay, so every employee will come. After that, you will just hold the hiring process, and when you have the 10,000 employees, you will set the data on the CSV file and upload, and system generated 10,000 employees. Even you have given explicitly person ID as the last person as 10,000, then how the next person ID will going to be generated? So for that, you will have to go company, logo setting, company, sorry, logo setting, the system and logo settings, and on this screen you will have this option. See, next person ID assignment. Okay, so for that you will give 10,000 number on this. After the go live, as soon as you will create new entry on add new employee, and on add new employee you will hide this field person ID. Just let me open add new employee side by side. Okay, this person ID. Before, after the go live, you will hide this field from the manage business configuration, or with the help of a business tool. Okay, now this field don't have to we give explicitly number. Now this number is generated by the system. So how it will be generated? Before that, you will have to give the 10,000 series on this field. Okay, see, the next employee ID database sequence. The database sequence option for employee ID is now the system default. We recommend you using this option in case you receive application error caused by duplicate employee IDs. Such errors at risk to occur the following: when hire process are occurred by API call like this, you have issue. Okay, now how to generate this sequence? Because it's not like that, system is not much more efficient that it will done automatically. You have just give 10,000 on this, that the next employee, the next person IT assignment will be equal to 10,001, like this number you will give as 10,001. But how to generate this sequence, that's very important thing. Okay, to generate this sequence you will go to business rule, configure business rule. Okay, on business rule, when you click on this, so here on position, now this time we are not using as basic, we will choose position. Position, or just hold on, employee central core. Yes, see this trigger rule. Now this time we will choose sorry, I've forgotten the, not for position, we will choose as employee central core, and for employee central core we will choose as the second option, trigger rules to generate employee ID for hire rehire. You can use this scenario to create the rule that generate employee ID from metadata framework sequence and assign it to user ID in the employee information object during hire rehire with new employee process. You must first register the rule For highly higher configuration object, if you enable onboarding feature, you must also register for onboarding configuration. So we will choose this, give a specific name, for example cust underscore xyz. Okay, here you will give as format number as option, format number, and on format number you will choose as is equal to, you will have this one. Just hold on, we have write this scenario before. Zoya, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Please just send me that thing we have done for the MNC corporation, multinational corporation, that we have to generate different sequence ID. So I can
Okay,
show you to Priya. Okay,
okay, I need to see.
okay, Priya. Okay, Zoha. Okay, Priya. So for that we will have just one sequence. To write the sequence, we will go to manage data. You can access sequence on manage data, and even you can access on manage sequence. Let me correct this sequence and click on manage sequence. And here sequence is nothing but a counter. It's just like the simple, I will show you how it's like. See, X, you will give external code any, for example cust underscore emp employee id name to generate next employee id. Now here from what value you will start. This is a counter, we will give as 10,000 because our last employee hired in the company is 10,000, and take the step as 1 and click on save. Now every time it will take as one step, and every time you will hire new person, what will be the next value, Priya, if you will hire the next person?
So the 2, 1, 2, like that.
Like, yeah, exactly, 1001, 1002, 1003, like on. Now the series will go on because you have write the sequence. Okay, so to give this sequence, you will get on here template as get next value. It's for highly higher. You can just go for manage data and click on highly higher, and then click on that business rule. You will be able to find. Okay,
Okay, okay.
no problem. Generate format number. Okay, yes. Oh, sorry, format number is already. We have here the already predefined method get next value. Just hold on, Priya. Let me open. As we have done the sequence for even position to generate the external code for the position. Because this sequence is also used to generate job classification, job code number, and also the uh, position number also. Just I will give you. Okay, Priya, just see it. I have shared with you.
What?
I shared you video. I have shared you just one picture for the business rule.
1 minute.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, got it.
Okay, sorry, I just also
Okay.
forgot it. So
Yeah,
on employee information, we'll click on job information, and job information, if we have event reason as a hire,
yeah.
as event reason is equal to value higher, because we are hiring the person. Hire, new hire. Okay, then we will set the session. Set. Here we will click as employee ID dot user ID. Okay, we are generating user ID. Okay, to be equal to what? Now here we will give as format number, and on template we will choose, like for example, you will choose like this as uh, PAK percentage D. Okay, what does this means? This is, as we are generating the sequence for Pakistan or any, because if you have multinational company and you want to generate different sequence for different countries, then you will have to choose the country also here. Okay, as I've shared with you the picture, as you can see. Zoha, can you please send the complete picture, as we have write for two different countries. I will have to show to Priya. Hello Zoha, are you there?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Priya. Percentage D means, percent means the number, and the digit means the, and D means digit, the next value we have. Okay, and on this we will give as why it's taking argument. Oh, sorry. I have chosen format, but we'll have to choose format number. Okay, on template we will give as percentage D as the number, and here we will choose
So
as
percentage, that is the text, right? So in text we have to go percentage S,
no
and in the
no no no
number
no
we
no
have
no
to go
no
with
no 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 no
percentage
no no.
D.
We will choose
Okay.
as always percentage D. To generate the sequence, we
Okay.
will always choose as percentage D.
Even
Now here,
even in the text or number, whatever.
yes, no,
Okay. Okay.
you didn't create like kind of fields on this. Okay.
No, no. In the template you have written, na, like
Yes,
text one.
percentage
That.
D, percentage D, percentage D. That's just
Okay.
only text percentage
Okay.
D. I shared with you the
Oh.
complete picture. As you can see,
Okay.
we have generated
Okay.
two sequence. One is for Pakistan and one is for Saudi Arabia. For both countries we have to generate different sequence number, sequence 1 for Pakistan, sequence 2 for Saudi Arabia, and for every we will have to generate different sequence. Okay, but for the person ID. Okay, here on number we will choose as get next value, and next value what would be the sequence, as we have write but any sequence. Okay, as see cust employee ID, this is the sequence we have write. Okay, now as you have written the business rule, click on save, but you have to assign this business rule. Whenever you will choose predefined, you will be able to see like this gray circle, and when you click on this rule is not assigned, then you have to assign this rule. So where to assign this rule? To assign this rule, we will go to manage data, and here hire, rehire configuration, and on here matching user configuration. Okay, see rule to generate next employee ID. Okay, here we will give our rule name XYZ. Okay, so now the question is came, why I have to do so much this thing, I have to do like this. Whenever you have MNCs, multinational company, and you have to generate different sequence ideas for Pakistan, for Saudi Arabia, even if I talk about Al Marai, that's a very big name in Middle East. They have branches over Qatar, Dubai, Sharjah, Oman, Saudi Arabia. Now a person is hired in Oman, you will have to give the specific person ID related to Oman. So that's why on this, when it will came, you will have to write the business rule like this. But if you don't have MNCs, then you don't have to write any business rule. Okay, so for simply you will go to company logo setting, company system and logo setting, and click on person ID. See, simply you will give the next person ID, it will automatically generate the next sequence with the help of a database. Okay, the one I have showed, if you have multiple scenarios related to Pakistan, Dubai, Qatar, Sharjah, London, so for every country you will have to generate different sequence ID. So you will do like this with the help of a business, so you will write one sequence for every country, you will write different sequence. Okay, so this is the case. So but if you don't have to
Yeah.
go for a different sequence on the basis of countries, then you will simply as I've told you before that before the go live 1 week, we will stop the hiring process. And at that moment, for example, if we have 10,000 employees already on board, then the next person ID will start from 10,001. Okay.
Okay. So this is the like person ID we are creating. We are not
Yes,
creating
yes,
the
yes, yes.
user ID, right?
No, no, user ID is already created with the help of the system, and it's linked to
In
system
the
ID.
recruitment they are using as a in a recruitment module. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Fine. Acha, how could we find out the data center? Like, what is the data center we are using? How to know?
This is not like this that you will be able to find once any
Uh-huh.
customer is shifting to SuccessFactor and they have buy the license. Then SuccessFactor will give them 2 to 3 things. One is company name, and the other
Uh-huh.
one is very important, company ID. Company ID is unique,
Okay.
and the third thing is
Okay.
data center number. It's the
Okay.
client
So
who
this
know
is
the data
belongs to
center
the.
number. Just hold on. It's the client who know the data center number, and on the day one activity, when you start configuration, sorry, when you start working on the project and you have to fill the care form, customer instance request access form, then you will before that you will ask the customer to give you as you can say it's वो आपको ना असाइन करता है, वो आपको नॉमिनेट करता है कि यस यू आर द नॉमिनेटेड पर्सन टू होम यू आर वर्किंग ऑन माय प्रोजेक्ट फॉर that specific module, because one consultant is liable to work only just one module in specific project, not the 2 to 3 modules, because SAP will give SAP will have very strictness on this, and they will have so much, you can say, that's why they are on every 6 months they will expire your certificate, because उनका काफी ज्यादा ना इसके ऊपर चेक एंड बैलेंस बहुत ज्यादा है इस मामले में.
ओके, तो इसका मतलब है कंपनी हमको प्रोवाइड करती है, द
Exactly,
प्रोजेक्ट कंपनी वो
exactly,
असाइंड अस.
exactly, exactly,
ओके. और ये सर्टिफाइड कंसल्टेंट को मिलता है जो प्रोविजनिंग हैंडल कर रहा
exactly,
है, राइट?
exactly,
ओके.
exactly. Okay, have you cleared all your questions? Priya, have you cleared all your questions?
One minute. One more is like, what are the activities we will do in support project and implementation projects? Like, this is the two separate questions.
Same
So
thing,
if you
but
can
and
tell
on
me.
the project you will do configurations, and even on the support
Mhm.
you will do the configuration. That the rest of the things that you didn't.
Support, I know. You just tell me like implementation. What are
On the
the
implementation
things
you
which you
have
do?
like different kinds of requirement gathering, but the same, you don't you think the same you will go for the support, the client have requirement, you will go to, not as you can say, not the difference on between both of the these support or implementation, both are same.
In support, we have to resolve the issues, right? The already
Yes,
implemented
yes,
project.
even you will get any new requirement, you will get the requirement
Mm.
gathering for related that issue. Not just like that. Even
Okay,
you have worked on the
okay,
support, that was the
okay.
requirement that a client will give you. It's just like the difference between, you will see that on implementation phase the client will give all his requirement just by one time, and on the support it will
Mhm.
give the data on every issue and every new thing will come. It will give you side by side. Like this is the
Okay.
difference, not as many difference you
Okay.
will.
And the architecture, what you said is like a deployment models are the same thing.
You are asking the different thing.
Architecture is there, na? Like I have to know means like what is the architecture of SFEC. So we have to answer like talent hybrid side by side
Yes, we have
and
three
the
things:
cloud.
full cloud, side
Hmm,
by side with HCM, and
hmm,
hybrid.
hmm.
Full cloud means you are running everything on the cloud. Side by
Yes,
side HCM
yes.
means you are running the
Two
payroll.
modules.
No, just listen. You are running the payroll on HCM, and even the side by side you are running even time management. Sometimes the people are running time management or timesheet because the timesheet for Employee Central is not as much good as for HCM. So if you will go for you can say you will running payroll or even time management or sometimes not the time management, then this will be related to side by side HCM. And hybrid means you will just on only sorry, this is the hybrid model. And side by side HCM, for example, you are running some talent modules on the success factor, and for core employee related data you are using HCM. This is the side by side HCM. Okay.
And hybrid is what?
Hybrid is what, like you are running everything on Employee Central, and just for pay and for necessity that is payroll, you are running payroll on HCM, or sometimes even you are running time management sometimes, or running or sometimes not running. This is like you can say hybrid model.
But that is the same, na? As you have said, like in the side by side
No, no,
also,
no, no, no,
we
no,
are
no.
doing the time
Side by side
management.
is different. Side by side is different. Side by side HCM means you are running everything for related to employee related data on HCM, and
Hmm.
for just only talent, you don't have employee central. You just are running PM, GM, RCM, LMS talent
Okay.
modules on success
Okay.
factor.
Okay. Okay. Two separate modules.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Two separate modules, two separate
Okay.
things.
Okay. Acha, Hafiz, you have done HCM, means you have a knowledge in HCM?
Little bit because I've just worked on the only just for the support role.
No, no. I just need to know ki in HCM, do you have face out that change request, TR,
Yes,
transport
yes.
request? Okay. So in that HCM, you have that. But in the success factor, how you'll sync that? Like, is there any kind of a
Basically,
transport request?
okay, I'm just telling you on SuccessFactor we don't have any TR request, transport request. We
Hmm.
move our configuration from one part to one system to another system, as we have three systems. Production. Just
Hmm.
hold on.
Yes.
Yes.
Zoha, please send me that picture for the three system we have. I'm unable to
Okay.
find. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so we have three systems on SuccessFactor also,
Hmm.
Priya.
Yes.
Production,
Yes. Yes.
development, and
Yes.
testing.
Yes.
P
Yes.
for
Three
production,
system. Yes.
D for development, and
Yes.
T for testing. Okay.
Yes.
Zoha, please send
Yes.
me on the group so I can easily transfer to Priya.
Okay.
So, for moving our
I can
configuration
do it.
from, thank you, Zoha. For moving our, Priya, just
Hmm.
take a look at the picture I have shared with you.
Ye-
On the company ID, right after the last digit, as we have 10
Yeah.
digit
Yeah.
company ID, if it's
Hmm.
D at the very
Hmm.
last number, you will last digit you will be able to see, it's for
D.
development, and T for testing,
Yes.
and P for production. And how you
Production.
will
Yes.
move your configuration from one system to another system, we have just one tool. uh, s- uh, just hold on. Zoha,
HRIS sync.
just hold on. Zoha, send me the other one picture where we will be able to see copy configuration.
Okay, I'm sending.
Thank you, Zoha. Because Zoha, Priya Zoha is managing all those things, because I don't have sometimes time to handle all these scenarios. So I have
Okay. Okay.
shift
Fine.
keep it her on the loop, because she has all the
Okay.
materials with her. Okay, so
Okay. Okay. No
when you
issue.
have to
Okay.
move your configuration from one system to another system, we are using one tool which is synchronization tool. And here you will done your configuration on the development system, and then to move from one system to another system you will
Copy
use.
settings from another instance.
Okay, thank you, Zoha. this is Priya, you can see we just